All right, so we're doing the VTuber news. Selen can't go to Anime Expo, and the first comment I saw was some dude saying she's gonna graduate. So let's check it out.
Taking a look over at Nijisanji English because they released a notice regarding Selen. It says, quote, due to unforeseen reasons, we would like to announce that Selen will not be able to participate in any activities at Anime Impulse. We sincerely apologize for the inconvenience and disappointment caused to fans who have been looking forward to this. We hope that you will still enjoy the performances by the other Nijisanji Ian livers who are participating in the Nijisanji Ian block party at Anime Impulse.
Yeah, I mean, bro, like, due to unforeseen reasons, like, I ain't gonna lie, they just make it so people can just scratch their heads and just come up with the most insane shit.
Anime Impulse will
Some people are gonna say maybe it's because her hospital visit. Some are gonna say a stealth suspension. Like, just say it, bro. Unless it's literally something private, which then you could literally just say, due to a private circumstance, in the regards of health of Selen, we will not be able to participate in any activity. There it is. That's literally it. And I just came up with that in 5 seconds.
All Selen meet and greet ticket holders in regards to her ticket refund.
Wait, is there? Yeah, I'm about to say, is there refunds?
As a shocker to a lot of people, it gave a lot of people many heart attacks, but also has had a lot of people wishing Selen well.
A heart attack.
This from Flipsy,
so having heart attacks for
her be okay. Luthier said, "Give all the best wishes to Selen. Hope everything goes well and she will be better soon. All we need is that she feels well and happy." No.
Anime Impulse is from the 13th to the 14th. Today's the 12th, so it's like 2 days for Americans, and for everyone in Asia that flew across the world, they're probably already there. So if you bought a ticket to see Selen and you're from Asia, dude, I'd be mad as shit. Because they're probably already over there. This is last notice.
Time she needs to rest and recover. We'll be waiting for her whenever she's ready to return. There is an Lulu that said, "I hope all is well with her. Although I know I'm in no position to say anything and would like to think in a good direction. But based on recent events, I hope you are treating her better." Kat said, "I know all Dragoons are sad she can't attend, but are also wishing her the best recovery.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, welcome in.
Soon for your own well-being. Please continue to take care of yourself and know that us Dragoons will be..."
We're gonna be streaming a lot more. I don't have a actual set time. I'll figure out a set time later. We're in the process of hiring and firing here at the channel, so we're gonna put it together. 2024, I'll take this YouTube stuff more seriously, so we'll put it together.
Here to welcome you back warmly. Another said, "We pray for her well-being. Nothing else matters. Be strong, Dragoons." And then we had Grace saying, "I hope you feel
no Half-Life 3 20 years later."
Dragoons who flew/traveled for her, and to see this
that's crazy.
Is really disappointing. I love her and she's my female Oshi, so all
Episode 2 Part 1 Part 2.
Dragoons are here for you. And then, as I said, this announcement shocked a lot of people and gave people some mini heart attacks, with this person saying, "Almost gave me a heart attack. I'm so worried about her well-being since she said she was discharged from the hospital. I hope she will recover and feel better soon, but also that she will take as much time as it is needed. We can and will wait." Another person said, "God, I thought this was a graduation notice and I panicked." And then another person again saying, "God, I almost had a heart attack. I just hope Selen is doing okay and she can come back from this stronger than..."
I'm not gonna lie, it'd be very interesting if this was a graduation/termination notice. I don't know how I would feel about it. I think it'd be very, 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 very concerning for Nijisanji's health. Because right now, man, I ain't gonna lie, it seems like these people are on their deathbed almost, man. Like, it ain't looking too good. Let's see what happens first quarter of 2024.
Ever. And now,
it's literally the first quarter.
Heart attacks and freaking out at the thought of Selen graduating.
We'll see a Pomo and Bishojo. That'd be dope if we did, but I'm not sure.
Retweeted this, begging
that'd be really dope.
Wishing that Selen decided to graduate. We've talked about this situation.
I don't think Pomo's going to be VTubing anymore, honestly.
For those of you that
at least for now.
Know, since I saw some people in the replies to Niji's announcement asking what happened, Selen posted a cover song on Christmas for her fans. It was a beautiful cover of Last.
We're gonna skip the recap. So basically, Selen created a song. Nijisanji was going through the channels to get it done, and they were taking forever. And Selen went around them and got it done. And the song went out earlier than it's supposed to because she went around and got it done. Whether it's right or wrong for her to do it is whatever. She got the legal side done, but the Nijisanji side was not done yet. And then next thing you know, we get a hospital notice, and now she's discharged from the hospital, and now we know that she's not going to Anime Impulse. That's it.
Hospitalized due to an accident which worried tons.
The cover has not been officially out, but the cover has been out via somebody uploading it on her behalf and my reaction. Well, I don't think I reacted to it fully though.
Of people, but also
no, I did react. Did I react to it? Yeah, I did react to it.
More
Yeah. So it is out there.
Pissed off even more people. Her tweet said, "I apologize for the silence. I've been in the hospital after an accident and will be staying there for a few days to be under supervision. I just got back access to my
I'm gonna go ahead and do my research now. Before I say something crazy. Okay, so I Googled, do hospitals normally take your phone away? Every time I've been in the hospital, I've had no issues with my phone. It says using a phone in the hospital is fine, but there are some areas where important medical equipment is used and mobile phones can interfere. And she says, after an accident, I'll be staying in the hospital for a few days to be under supervision. I just got access to my phone yesterday. When you go to the hospital and they take away access from your phone, why would they do that? Because the only time I've been to the hospital and they took away my phone, and trigger warning, trigger warning, trigger warning, trigger warning, skip ahead in the video. If you're in the stream, you'll get to hear it. Anyways, basically the only time they've taken my phone in the hospital is when they took my ass to the insane ward because I said I was gonna drive off the side of a cliff. Now, I'm not saying that's what Selen wants to do, but that's the only time they've taken my phone. So if anybody else has been in the hospital and they took your phone away, yeah, exactly. A mental health issue is the only time they took my shit. That is literally it. I messed up my feet. I messed up my hands. The only time is mental health. Just reading this, accident, under supervision, access to my phone yesterday, is a this is not a red flag. I ain't gonna lie. Now that I'm looking at it, this is a crimson flag of speculation because it could be literally anything and it could also literally be not that bad. I don't know. Let's continue.
Yesterday, Selen then made her final tweet on December 31st that said, "Thank you to everyone for the support since I've been gone. I'm discharged from the hospital and my parents are helping me after my accident. Thank you to my Dragoons for all the kindness and support. I will keep trying my best in the new year. You are what keeps me going." And again, this has been Selen's last tweet and last interaction with fans inside of Nijisanji.
This makes me uncomfortable. I ain't gonna lie, this makes me very uncomfortable.
Which has had fans worried.
I'm not gonna lie, this has me very uncomfortable.
Speculation with people thinking she's leaving the company. And
this might be deeper than leaving the fucking country, bro. Selen might have just left. She might have tried to leave the earth, and we don't know.
Wishing that she would decide to leave the company. Now,
it's not about the company at this part. It's deeper than that.
Active in a place that I won't show on this video, talking about recovery and some other things that, again, not going to show, and I'm not going to tell you where to look. But Selen being active wherever she's active is causing people to believe that it's truly over for her and Nijisanji. And now, with this notice from Niji,
has Selen actively talked about where she is? I know Kyo doesn't like to show people. Somebody link it to me in the Discord. We'll check it out after this video.
So that I won't show on this video.
Because I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. I don't know her past life, but I am interested to make sure that she is actually all right. Because the internet is a tough place. And I am somewhat of a kind person. I don't want to just sit here and say stuff like, Selen, toughen up, get well, blah, blah, blah. And she wants to just jump off the side of the building because tough love isn't for everybody.
My impulse, it's just sparked a lot more speculation and hate for the company. People calling them out for saying quote-unquote unforeseen reasons, people wishing for Selen to graduate, and a lot more. Now,
it's definitely an uncomfortable situation. This is an uncomfortable situation for her.
Especially when it comes to Selen. It's been pretty awful, but right
now,
I think it's best to let Selen rest and make whatever choice she thinks is best for herself.
Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that bell in the background of Kale's video? He has a dog or a cat.
Right now.
And they have a bell around their neck.
I think it's it's best to let Selen rest and make whatever choice she thinks is best for herself. She
I
doesn't
hear
need
it.
people speculating and dogpiling the company. She needs well wishes from everyone. We don't know the details of her accident, so her not showing up at Anime Impulse isn't all too surprising, to be honest. I really hope she's doing the best that she can to recover and again makes whatever choice is best for her future, whether it be to stay in Nijisanji
It's
or
never
leave the
going
company
back.
entirely. No matter the
I'm
choice
a,
she makes,
I'm a,
the
I'm gonna let
fans
you
will
know this now. No, Gnome the Great, bro. Nijisanji is never gonna go back to normal. I literally walked in on its last legs. I walked into Nijisanji before Nina Kosaka left, and after she left, bro, it has been constantly going pretty much downhill or stagnant. We've got a couple wins in the Niji camp, and a couple wins means they literally hired more people. I ain't gonna lie, I don't know what Triple T is doing, but the Vanta crew, they're doing well. The Yuki Wilson crew, they seem like they're doing all right. I have no idea what Vesalius is doing, but I'm pretty sure they're doing all right because Vesalius is a pretty cool person. So it's interesting to see where it'll go, but it will never be the same. I will say, if there's going to be a golden age of EN, the golden age has ended, but that doesn't mean that they can't prosper in a different type of way. So who they have now, they're good with. But I'm not going to lie, if you want Nijisanji to ever be anywhere close to what it was literally just 2 years ago, or even the beginning of last year, you need to hire some extraordinary people and let them do extraordinary things. You need to let them, because Selen wanted to do the cup of coffee and she got it done. And for all we know, she might have gotten in trouble for it, because if I'm looking at this from a corporate perspective, Selen is in the wrong with what she did to get that cup of coffee greenlit. Does that mean she deserves to be in the hospital, this and that, da 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 da? No, of course not. Does it mean she deserves to be in trouble? Yeah, she should definitely be getting reprimanded in some type of way. I wouldn't say letting her not go to Anime Impulse should be the correct punishment, if that is the punishment, right? Because I don't know. I would assume Selen's punishment at the extreme would be you're not allowed to go to Anime Impulse, which I think is a little too much. Because if you want to punish her, fine. But now you're punishing the Dragoons, because now they don't get to see their Oshi, their Kami Oshi, even that. And they don't even, like, if they flew out to LA, they don't even get to see her. So what was the point of them flying to LA if they really wanted to see her? Because LA ain't great. I've been there. LA ain't amazing. It sucks. Maybe the venue's going to be great. Maybe Anime Impulse is going to be dope. But it's not going to be the same because they went all the way out there, maybe with their friends too. And now they can't see their Oshi. Or maybe they went out there solo. You know what I'm saying? And now you're inconveniencing the customer. And at the end of the day, when you inconvenience the customer, you're wrong. As a company, as a whatever, if you inconvenience the customer, you are wrong.
Will always be there to support her. So yeah, please just let me know what you all think about that down below, and please wish Selen well and hope that she gets better. As in a bit of other news, I want to quickly take a look over at Kawa Entertainment. Because
Kawa
the
Entertainment?
talent side of their agency is going to be closing. They
Why?
said, expect no change on the merch side. Thank you all so much.
How you gonna have merch but no talents?
The announcement said, when I set out to make Kawa, I thought I could do it better. While this goal has been met with merchandise, our talent side has always felt like we never quite reached the goal I set out to. That is why Kawa's talent branch will be dissolving as of today.
Well, damn, that's a bit hasty, man. Like, can we get like a 2-week notice?
As for our incredible talent, they will all continue streaming on their own. I will make any follow-up announcements about talent projects as needed as we wind down talent operations. Kawa merch will continue its operations as usual. In fact, due to this change, our merch branch will grow even stronger with our full attention. While I expect much disappointment following the announcement,
merch?
I hope you also remember the good times we had together. We've accomplished a lot, Kawa fans, Kawa staff, and of course, Kawa talent, and I'm very proud of the mark we left. So, very upsetting announcement coming out from Kawa Entertainment. However, it's not all too bad considering the talents are all still going to be indie VTubers.
They're in Texas.
Their journey as VTubers. Nothing's really going to
2022,
change them other than, of course, not
2022,
being inside of an
2023.
agency, which can be hard on some people, but I do think every single person that was inside of Kawa Entertainment will continue to do amazing, and I do wish them all the best. And I wish Kawa the best on their merch side. They've always been amazing at doing merchandise, and I don't see them going anywhere in that sense. So please, let me know what you all think about that down below. As that's all I really wanted to talk about today, please let me know what you all think about everything we talked about down below, and have yourself a wonderful rest of your
I'd be interested to know why Kawa Entertainment decided to do this. Chaotic, if you want to do some research on that, actually might be an interesting life lesson. And without me having to learn it financially. All right. Anyway, see you guys on the next one. This is an interesting video. Let me know what you think in the comments below.